What's going on? Big A coming at you with another video. And over Easter, Disney Plus added some vintage Star Wars to the Disney Plus service. And I was really surprised to see that they did add Ewoks, the animated series. And Ewoks is something that I grew up with. Like, I had the fourth volume and only the fourth volume on VHS. I got it when I was really young. I was about like 4 years old, and that video got rinsed. So it had a lot of the season 2 episodes in it. And in the UK, for some reason, they changed the episode order, which was really weird. I didn't find out until when I was much older. But yeah, they changed the order. And I think this is the first time in the UK it's been shown in the correct order. I did want to start off with season 1 and then go into season 2, but I was like, screw it. Season 2 is what I know and what I grew up with. So went straight into season 2. And so, yeah, Ewoks essentially follows the adventures of a small group of like young Ewoks as they, encounter magic and stuff on Endor. And I really love the theme tune because I think the theme tune's freaking great. I love how the fact it just goes. I love that theme tune. Like, it's literally part of my childhood. And the characters are obviously you already know Wicket W. Warwick. He was in Return of the Jedi. He's in this show as well. Then you've got Nisa, who's the daughter of Chief Chirper, the chief of the Ewok tribe. And then you've got Latara, who's like an Ewok Valley girl, and she's like self-centered and quite annoying, and it's all about her. And you've got Tebow, who's a Ewok sorcerer in training, and he's pretty clumsy. And those are like your 4 main characters, and it just follows them as, yeah, there's just weird creatures and magic, and it's wholesome, man. I like Ewoks a lot, man. I think it's a cool cartoon. Weird thing though, is that I was watching an episode that I'd never seen before, which was written by Paul Dini, who I think is the same Paul Dini that came up with Harley Quinn, with Bruce Timm on Batman. Yeah, it's gotta be the same guy. It's gotta be like, but anyway, in the episode, there is a creature referred to as a wank. They literally say, oh, I need to get dried wank's eye. And I'm like, here's a picture of it even as well. And I was just like, I cannot believe there's a creature, or there was a creature in Star Wars canon called a wank. That like blew me away. It was freaking weird. Because if you don't know, wank is a UK slang term for choking the chicken. So like, I hope the episode doesn't get like censored, or maybe they have already censored it and put it in the kind of adults only bit. I don't know, because anyone who uploaded that to Disney Plus UK would be well aware as to like what a wank is, and someone had to write out the subtitles for it. So I don't know, but yeah, just seeing that was just freaking weird. And seeing the longer episodes, I think the longer episodes originally were on a different VHS. Maybe they were on volume 3 perhaps, or something, because I noticed most of the 10-minute episodes I've seen. There's only a few I haven't. Because, well, every episode is split into like 2 10-minute episodes or 1 long 20-minute episode. So I've seen most of the little 10-minute ones, whereas the 20-minute ones, I think I may have only seen once at someone else's house at some point when I was very young. And yeah, there's just a blast, man. I can't believe there wasn't more of these back in the day. Do I think it would get a revival series? No, I don't think it needs it. But it is just good to have some classic Star Wars on Disney Plus. Just because I thought this stuff there was just going to hide in a vault and never, release it and let anyone see it. But then you've got the Clone Wars season 1 and 2 of the miniseries on there, which is great fun. It's not canon anymore, but it is so much fun. Like, the fighting in it is great. You've got like characters like Asajj Ventress in it, who actually appears in Clone Wars anyway. Unfortunately, there is no Dirge. Dirge isn't in the Clone Wars, the Dave Filoni one, but it is in this version as well. Some great fights in that. And you've also got the 2 Ewok movies, which I need to see as well. I almost bought them on DVD back in the day. I remember being in Tesco and seeing them for like a tenner and be like, I'm going to get you at some point. But then, yeah, I think they were out of print, and then you can't. I don't think you can get them anymore. I think if you do find them, they're at quite a high price online. So it'd be good to like finally see those and see what they're all about. Because I don't think I've known of their existence for a long time, but I just never got around to seeing them. But But yeah, man, the Ewoks animated show, once I finish with season 2, I'll go back to season 1 and see what season 1 is. But season 2 is my jam, man. It's just literally part of my childhood, and it was just good to go back, see it, have a bit of a laugh. And the animation's actually pretty good, man. For an 80s cartoon, I think it was like made in what, 86? For the 80s cartoon, the animation's like pretty fluid. Like if you go back to other 80s cartoons, you'll see that like it's a bit wooden. Like there's some animation in there that's a bit decent, but it's very limited. Whereas this, they did a fair amount. I can't front, and a lot of the voice acting is pretty decent as well. But I don't think you get kids cartoons like this anymore. Like even the comedy in Ewoks is pretty good. You know what I mean, and pretty smart. And it's just wholesome kids viewing. I think I just don't think you get kids cartoons like the short form cartoons you get now. They're all just comedies, and it's the same kind of jokes, and it's all the same kind of stuff we've seen before. But these are stories like, don't take things from strangers. You know what I mean? If you've got a plant or a pet, treat it right, and it will grow correct. Stuff like that. It's like really simple kid stuff, but it's try your hardest, and you'll fill your belt of honor for being a little Ewok warrior. Stuff like that. It's all like simple stuff, simple storytelling. And it's fun as well. And yo, there's one episode that used to scare the hell out of me when I was younger. It's called Horville's Hut of Horrors. Check that. If that episode was live action, it would be creepy as hell. The Totem Master, that's a good episode as well. Bringing up Norky. Norky's like this kangaroo kind of guy who comes to visit Wicket, and Wicket has to hang out with him. Norky's a knob. He's an I hated that character so much. I like, he's all right by the end of the episode, but during the main bulk of the episode, I remember just watching it as a kid and being like, I hate this freaking space kangaroo, man. I flipping hate him. If you get a chance to check out vintage Star Wars stuff on Disney Plus, I suggest you do it, because it's good times, you know what I mean? It reminds you of the old days, and I don't know, show it to your kids if you've got kids or nieces or nephews or whatever, because it's a good time, man. Let me know if you've seen any of that stuff on Disney Plus, the vintage Star Wars section. Do all the things, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.